we got our action clutch for the 2002 project we're going to start working on. Today we're going to get the transmission off, clutch in, and kind of start moving forward to getting all the rest of the turbo kit, intake manifold, and intercooler all in. And here it is. Actually, we don't have the car back yet. We have everything here though, so this guy's going in, and it's going to go. That's going to go back in the car. End of the day today. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but it did. So the clutch disc is actually in pretty good shape, but it's a Vallejo clutch, so it's a AutoZone special piece of shit. So we'll go with the action clutch. It'll clamp down better with turbos. Hey, get out of there. So we got the new pilot bearing clutch alignment tool. Throw bearing and pressure plate. Clean the pressure plate side, just due to manufacturing, there's always like grease and shit on there, so I don't want to have any reason why the clutch would slip prematurely or right out the box. So now we got the new pilot bearing. That guy's going to go in. Oh, it's actually a loose fitting. 6M in particular. Well, pretty much any of the M50, M54, all the 6-cylinder early BMW motors, you would think that the clutch would go this side out like every other clutch, but instead it actually goes this side out. Flat side out goes gearbox. If you put it in this way, where the springs are out towards the gearbox, these actually will get stuck on the shaft of the transmission, and there's no getting it off. You usually have to cut a hole in the transmission, unbolt the pressure plate, and disassemble it that way. So when you're doing a clutch on any of the early 6-cylinder BMWs, make sure you pay very close attention. The clutch always says whether it's gearbox or flywheel side. This one says gearbox side, so we're going to make sure that we put it in that way. Toss the alignment tool on. Put in the pilot bearing, and then this guy goes on. All right, so what we're going to be doing now is, now that we have the engine back up and off the pallet and the clutch back in, we're going to bung the oil pan. We're going to do a special way that I've always bunged oil pans on these to prevent drain back on the turbo and ease of fluid motion with the oil back into the pan. We're going to get a magnesium valve cover. That's one of the most important things with these things, because it has a plastic valve cover currently, and what happens is top mount turbos will start to burn the valve cover and it creates a fire hazard. So obviously this is a car we don't want to catch fire. We're going to build a new expansion tank. The one that was in the car was a modified OEM one that was put up front where the turbo is going to sit. So that's going to now become an aluminum tank, probably on the other side as well, to help with any heat on this side. And also this size of the turbo is going to be basically taking up all the space. And then we're going to relocate some of the wiring harness. Some of it runs kind of funny, so we're going to just kind of clean it up and get the engine compartment cleaned up. So right now we're going to pull the pan, bung it, and then we'll drop the engine in. Just about done. I got to pull I got to pull a training bolt that I didn't realize I put in on that's on the pan side. So I'll pull that guy off, and then we'll get the pan off and cleaned. It's been a long time since I've actually turboed one of these things. I've built a lot of kits, but I haven't turboed one in like at least 10 years. So lots of dumb shit to remember. I haven't really been thinking about, like all the foresight on this project. Colorado spec brake clean sucks balls. Thanks, Polis. I had to get that one out. All right, so we got the oil pan out now. What we're doing is I'm going to give it a quick clean out. I'm going to mark where I'm going to bung it, and then get the bung put on. And I'm so out of practice on these pulling the pans. I forgot that you actually have to have the tranny out because there's one bolt that's inside the bell housing. So fuck me, but here we go. As you can see, it doesn't clean the oil worth of shit, but you can huff pretty good though. Filter housing.
Oh, this actually worked out a lot better than I thought.
Well, I'm actually going to cut it back to the blue line.
You are?
Yeah, because right now, so basically, like the runners are too long and the plenum will come out too far.
Right.
So I'm going to cut these off because I didn't realize this till yesterday. Mm-hmm. But if you take the filter housing off, you can actually just lift it up a little bit, shift it over, and you get that extra like inch.
What does it look like in here?
It's just a cartridge.
Cartridge?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing is huge.
I know.
Okay.
But yeah, so if we pop off, if you take the bolt all the way out, move it over and come out, it'll give me enough space. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it back to this blue line, shift it all in, and then when I do the water tanks, I'm just going to make them slanted, and I'm going to take this end tank, I'm going to slant this end tank in just slightly more than it is right now. And I think that'll allow for everything to clear. We'll get like an inch less runner length, and then we'll be able to do that little extra space on the plenum. That way the manifold's not like absolutely massive.
Yeah.
But I don't want a big plenum either because this is going to be kind of a small turbo, small power maker. So if we do like a large plenum, large plenums are for big power makers. Long runners are for mid-range and low-end torque. So I think it'll be like a good combination if we could do like a 2-liter plenum with the long runners.
Right.
So yeah, I think that's probably the best bet. But then what I realized also is I did the CAD work on this panel, and these are not straight. Like they're not machine straight.
Yeah.
They were made by little kids. So they're all shifted over just a little bit, one way or another. So I might actually have to kind of cut maybe at the welds or something to shift them over to match the inlets.
Right.
Damn Chinese kids don't know how to make shit.
For real.
Actually, they do a pretty good job, but still. So we're about done with the intercooler side of the 2002 project. As discussed in the last video, we ended up getting that eBay style manifold that everybody runs on the S52s and stuff. And I ended up cutting it down quite a bit. And this is what we ended up coming up with. So it's got an intercooler brick in the middle. So we're not going to cut up the front end so we don't have to run a front mount intercooler. We're running a water to air intercooler. I did scavenge the plenum. I was able to cut it down and make it all fit. I machined a throttle body flange in-house. That way we were able to use an OEM throttle body instead of the massive like 90 millimeter one. So this thing's about ready to install. All we have to do is put some gaskets on it, clamp it down, and we're good to go. Alrighty guys, here's the final product of our flange. I got one more to make. I can get the turbo manifold, water tank, and plumbing done on the next video. Hope you guys like. Subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think of the project so far. I think it's coming out pretty badass. Thanks, guys.